Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Stellaris MegaCorp playthrough as Jet TV, your friendly neighbourhood mega corporation media conglomerate, which has just conquered saved the galaxy from the L cluster. As I'm sure as a media conglomerate, we're being sure to make sure that the entire galaxy knows in depth as much as we can possibly tell them every single time. We are also having to report on a war in heaven which is starting up quite close to my borders, which I'm going to be building up. I don't have the best station here. I will build this up, but for the time being we're going to hold this choke point here against them, where we have an absolutely brilliant station built up, and we are going to continue work on that. And we are currently settling the L cluster up here. And with that, let's get going. This is going to be the great expansion, guys. We have dropped one of our fleets. We really do need to name our 3 fleets now. So we've got the 10%, who are the fleet who were there at the end. Let me think. The grey. All my Americans will want me to spell it like that, but if you're British, you spell it with an E. The grey. Destroyers. Have I spelled that right? Destroyer. Can you tell I'm really dyslexic here? Excuse me 1 second while I go and check something on Google. That's really bad. Yes. And the L fleet. Which, sorry, I keep sliding sideways as I'm going off my screen. Which will obviously be the home fleet in the L sector. Okay, anyway, let's jump straight back in here. If you do want any names for fleets, guys. Ooh, what's happened? Ooh, we've discovered an abandoned vessel. An armed vessel discovered in orbit, an abandoned military spacecraft called Nefri's Pride. The light frame and evasion hardware suggests it was built for long-distance patrol missions, but has since been retrofitted for a long-range stealth bomber.
Situation log revised.
Have a look at that. Where is it? What? Okay, that's not where I was expecting it to be. Sorry, I was muted for a second there because I've still got a bit of a grotty cough. But no, we are definitely on mass expansion now. There's a 25 Gaia world here, which...
Future market survey complete.
Is a holy world, but... Oh wow, we are getting laggy. I am getting crashy, actually. Oop. War in heaven. Ever since the Awakened Lock and their ancient Calcutta rivals. The Awakened Lock and their ancient Calcutta rivals. The two giants have been at odds, skirmishing, jockeying for influence, probing each other's might. This has resulted in a series of increasingly terse confrontations, finally erupting an open battle between the Lock fleet and their Concordia counterparts. In a remote system, the conflict has now escalated into a full-blown war. Each side has sent a representative to the younger races, promising great rewards for those who join them in their war. terrible punishments for those who choose to stand against them. Choosing either side in this conflict will mean giving up our independence, but remaining neutral may be even more dangerous unless we can find other neutral empires. We will not. They will both fall. We will not take a side. That sounds daft. I've never actually properly done this before. Now, oh, wow, they didn't. I'm the only person who hasn't supported a side. I mean, I am being fairly gutsy here. I mean, my old, yeah. Wow. Oh, they didn't. Wow. They're all with everybody. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah. We're not at war yet. I'm hoping they're too busy. I think more people joined the spiritualists than the tech. Not all the younger races choose to join either side in the war raging between the precursor empires. Some, like ourselves, have remained neutral, but are facing the prospect of facing the precursor menace alone in a war that should come their way. We have been contacted by representatives from other empires of the other empire about the idea of creating a league of non-aligned powers, with the explicit goal of opposing both sides in the war. Due to our military might and influence, we have been asked to lead this league. Accepting would almost certainly mean war with the precursor empires, but at least we would have allies to stand by our side. It is simply too dangerous, because I don't think anybody will actually join us. I think it would literally have been these guys. So there's no point in being a league if I have nobody to be in a league with. Oh God. Reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. We will lose Firam for certain if they go to war with us. The whole
Outlier identified.
the benefit, the thing for us to try and do is to hold.
Upscaling complete.
That will actually be quite useful at the moment. Yeah, here has some good planets.
Upscaling
Right now,
complete.
we are just building up. They are just traversing through my systems. They're not going to war with me. This doesn't stop them going through my systems and then eventually going to war with me. I don't really want to close my borders with them. Please be nice. Are they just going to go and sit on my... Where are they going? Are they literally going to go sit on my capital and then start this war? If they do that, I may well be naughty and reload, because that would be swear-worthy.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Really cheeky of them. Let's start some more terraforming. More continental words, please. Okay, only one we can get there. Which is also a source of nanites. We've got other sources of nanites.
Colonial Enterprise
Which
established.
Are very tradable. Oh, it must have been Mars. I was getting confused then. Sol Prime. Yeah, that definitely shouldn't be called Sol Prime. Oops, I took a screenshot. Mars. Get that building. Let's check my other planets. Yeah. And we use crystals. I think we are still low. Oh, no, we're good on crystals. We're actually getting low. That's the terrifying thing. We are actually getting relatively low on housing. Let's take another consumer district. Right, app. No, I want to keep that. What's it use when I build it up? Here needs buffing up. Do I actually have a planet here? No, I don't. Okay, so Trim can definitely stay as a Bastion world. Because having Trim as a Bastion world means if they do go to war with me, they've got more places to push through. Unless they go and sit above my capital and just randomly attack me.
Potential market survey completed.
Ah, they're going for these guys. Because they sided with the lock. Right now, I'm basically safe because I'm not on either side. I mean, that was terrifying. I would have got battered. We'd done a lot of damage to them, but I would not have survived. So we are going to attempt, at least, to sit out of this for as long as we can. I will go to all of these guys, but I'm still not going to side with a lot, because 33% of my monthly research, and I won't really have control. They are the side I would want to side with long run, but I need to be prepared before I do that. I need to make sure they don't have things in my system. So right now it's all about getting ourselves back up and running. This is our great expansion, and to be fair, it's the galaxy's great expansion and land grab. I never quite worked out what this is. I got a mission to research it, then it moved before I could do it, but it provides buffs to any system it's in. At some point I may try and kill it.
A system has been surveyed.
When I'm more powerful. Substantially more powerful. And not feeling like committing suicide.
Future market survey complete. Upscaling complete.
The Racket Confederacy. We no longer see any reason to keep you locked out of our territory. Our borders are open to you again. Where are the Racket? I never realised they were an actual planet. I thought they got wiped out, to be fair.
Special project actualized. A system has been surveyed.
That's just a random... The Galactic Racket Confederacy. Rebels. Ah, so they're all rebels of these guys. Of the old Khan who grew up and got himself killed. So the Khan, guys, it was brilliant. If you weren't watching for that bit, well, you weren't watching that because it was offline when it was building up. He literally grew, expanded rapidly as he does, then threw fleets into here, managed to take the first system, to be fair, popped out of all the L gates everywhere, took a couple of systems, and then fell in battle in the L cluster. I think we've got enough energy to buy some things. Good God. That fleet power is going straight into my fleet. Sorry, that thing's straight into the Tempest's End.
Potential market survey completed.
What else is worth building here? No, I'm okay on Usher. Let's get some more crystals out. So that's just metallurgists and artisans. Ooh, I think a lot of the time these are actually some of your best buildings to build because they provide a lot of jobs. That said, some of these are good too. And that's worth doing on pretty much every planet. Because even though it's our trade value, it does up our trade value, but we can change some of them later on. That'll do. As we build some of our new planets, people will move off some of these worlds as well.
A system has been surveyed.
No, straight up, the first thing we want to start doing on some of these planets is attempting to persuade more people to go. And this is where we get to have fun in systems like this. My shipyard system.
Upscaling complete.
Which is not building any ships. But basically I can get ships out much faster now. Because I've got entire shipyard systems built.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Come on, we need to start getting these places capped quickly. Oh. I was kind of hoping for a mega structure in one of these. Said, you know, this is a lot of good planets, so I'm not going to complain too much. We will, by taking all these planets, we will be much stronger. Well, we'll have much more area to expand into. And to be fair, I am going to automate the L cluster, guys. Which I haven't been doing most of my places, but oh, I can't yet. They're not built. The second we build somewhere, we'll get governor in there, and I'm actually going to automate it on a balanced policy. So I can ignore all of these growing planets and let them deal with themselves. I feel sorry for these guys. They are about to get absolutely battered. See, if there were more, if we hadn't had the mass destruction, I may have formed a league of non-aligned powers, but I'd have still taken heavy losses. I think everybody else has been forced to pick a side. I'm not even supporting anybody's independence at the moment. Right now, I'm just sitting back, building my forces and biding my time.
Potential market survey completed. Potential market survey completed.
Cannot reinforce my fleet? That sounds... Why? Doesn't give me a reason.
Upscaling complete. Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Must have just been in amount of cash, yeah. This is just battleships, so each battleship is an expensive thing. Well, it's got some cruisers in there. And let's have a look at what these guys' fleets are actually like. So we may want to rethink our makeup. They're all fairly big ships. Because obviously my current fleet design is set up for the L cluster, fighting the L cluster aliens. So actually I may... I never really set them up as anything but pickets. To be fair, no, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to stick with my big ships. They've still got big ships in there. We've got a butt ton of attack craft in each of these fleets, so... Why have my guys not surveyed this system?
Potential market survey completed.
We are going to want to get another little patrol
Research
fleet out
actualized. Upscaling complete.
Extra navy capacity is always
Upscaling
nice.
complete.
I'm getting to that point in the game where I'm
Future
not so fussed by
market survey
text. I'm just
complete.
going through them for the sake of
Special
going through them.
project actualized.
Excellent. 70 months, and that will be our last one in this tree. What will we actually get next? No need to be paused while I'm looking at this. The Colossus project gets us planet killers. I'm not so fussed. I'm tempted by the flesh is weak.
Future market survey complete.
Grasp the Void, starbase capacity, eternal vigilance, extra defense platforms, extra starbase damage, and extra. That's good. Voidborn. Shoot, I want master builders, but we don't. I don't think we have mega engineering. Oh, requires Voidborn or galactic wonders.
Upscaling complete.
Ah, that's the one we want. It's a little worrying. Because I have a gateway right into me. Can
Future
I
market
repair
survey
gateways?
complete.
They can repair this gate from the other side. May want to start building. Though if they start repairing it, I will start building. I will start building up in there soon. Oh yeah, we want to start some more terraforming. You know what, I'm not going to bother with mega structures in this playthrough, guys, simply because I don't feel I need to. I don't feel it will really give me much. We've got the archaeology project, so... Let's go get all these projects researched we've been leaving for a long time. Plus, the fact I control the L gates does give me massive benefits, because it means I can drop randomly in around the galaxy now. So here, terminal egress needs to be a fortress system. So actually,
Potential
we are
market
going to
survey
upgrade
completed.
this.
Potential market survey completed.
Yeah, and so while some of these guys aren't close, you know, having a good solid defense here. So we'll probably go for flesh this week. We'll go for the station one as well.
Colonial enterprise
I'm
upsizing.
going to start getting
Future market
mass
survey
refugees
complete.
again now, aren't I?
Potential market survey completed.
think that was the only one here. Right. Sectors. The L sector, rather than the random planet name. Balanced build policy, and I'm leaving him to manage that on his own. My racket refugee. Have fun.
Upscaling complete.
There we go.
Research actualized.
Oops. I'm actually happy to transfer them a load of money because they're going to be becoming a very big sector.
Upscaling complete.
Upping my fleet command limit. I actually quite like that. How dare they insult me? I'm going to do nothing about it.
Upscaling
I
complete.
do not want to annoy their bosses.
Upscaling complete.
Especially while they've got giant fleets in my territory, in and around my territory. The only planet in this system? It does look to be. So no, I'm
Future
happy
market
with our
survey
acquisition
complete.
there, and that on its own will make us more powerful.
Upscaling complete.
Let's get a few more foundries going. These guys are a little bit more powerful than a little bit bigger than the 11K fleet they had left at the end of the war.
A system has been surveyed.
Lots of Humies to colonize them. Again, we're sending humans in first. There are inevitably going to be other groups heading out there fairly quickly. Which is the best one to grab first? I think it's this one. Yep. One with a 25.
Upscaling complete.
I'm so tempted to turn Mars into another city planet. It would be quite cool to have two in the same system. So that is a long-term goal for Mars, is actually another city planet. So why wait? It's only small. It'll be a small city planet, but we can do it. I said I could very effectively have turned it into a mining world. No, it's not great for a mining world.
A system has been surveyed. Potential market survey completed. Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
Get people heading there.
Upscaling complete. Special project actualized.
Wow, they are getting battered, and these guys are doing nothing. Who'd have thought the technological society empire is more powerful?
Future market survey complete. Special project actualized.
Has to be a rival, and I have no rivals, and I really don't want any rivals at the moment. They are no longer neutral. I think I am the... Ooh.
Future market survey complete.
Rebels of the Lock Regulators. Interesting. They are pathetic, but for some reason I can... Their technological level. Declare rivalry. I want the extra. Interesting, we're getting lots of rebel nations. Really technologically advanced rebel nations popping up. I've just pushed this up a bit, which will help us with our colonization efforts.
Incoming inquiry. Upscaling complete.
Decline. I am sitting completely neutral. We are a media conglomerate, guys. Our job is not to be part of this war. It is to sit back. We will only take action if we absolutely have to. It's to sit back with our roving reporters and report
Upscaling
on the
complete.
destruction of the galaxy to everybody else. You know, we only took part in the last war because we absolutely had to. And our colonization efforts are going well.
Colonial enterprise established.
I suspect here will be a big boon to me as it goes up. I do have some really good people commanding ships at the moment.
A system has been surveyed.
We're actually managing to sit off to the side. Our economic power is equivalent. That's quite impressive. wish there was an easy way of seeing where the L gates were. So there's one there, also around there. I'm just trying to work out if there's anywhere worth me, where's worth me jumping through. Ooh. Ooh, that's not a holy world. So there, and this little cluster is very worth jumping through to grab. Up to those 2 points. And basically that's the other thing potentially worth doing. Because we can have all of our fleets stationed back here. Nothing around there. But no, places we can get to through the L gates are very worth a look at. Like there, even though there's potentially nothing there. Tell you what, we are getting somebody over here. Because if there's any good planets there, that is an awesome cluster. We still have this little unexplored sector of the galaxy here as well, weirdly. Where does it connect? We wish to become your patron. Extra Unity. It's a deal. That's something we haven't been doing much in this. No, I'm not bothered in buying strategic resources off That'll do for now. The extra Unity will be useful. It'll cut some time off this at least.
Upscaling complete.
That Unity time is going to go through the roof, guys. I'm going to grab the Starbase upgrade next, and my next one will be the Flesh's Week. I tell you what, if I had to say anything, I'd say one side was winning. Wow. I would say the lock regulators are overall winning here.
Future market survey complete.
What's amusing me is the amount of rebels popping up behind, though they probably don't care about that.
Situation log revised.
Establish communications. I love how cheap these are to convert. Go down there next. Assume we're already colonising this place. Yep. So again, the galaxy is riven, and we are holding. We are trying to stay out of it. Open a channel. This is the we've seen this one before, guys. This is an old one. We would like to coexist in peace. Ooh. Adds a subterranean contact zone. So they've changed it slightly. Nice.
Upscaling complete. A system has been surveyed.
Are these? What do these do? Oh, they're the ones we've already got going. Oh, that's quite cool. So let's get lots of buffs in all of these places. Why is he not building?
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Keep pushing the L fleet up. Oh, I meant to do 10%, but never mind. The L fleet can get some new ships too.
Potential market survey completed.
That has gone through the roof as we've grown.
Future market survey complete.
We've still got a planet appearing. The one thing we don't want to do... Yeah, that's good. We can't convert that one. I don't want to lose my source of nanites.
Research
That is
actualized.
rare.
Upscaling complete.
A rare resource.
Potential market survey completed.
I can get an L gate in sight. I don't think I need it anymore. Nothing there I really want. What's the cheapest? We call that one. Gets me a new tech.
Colonial Enterprise established. Situation log revised. Potential market survey completed.
Let's try and get that back. Let's do our usual job of pushing up the cost of alloys as high as we possibly
Upscaling
can in the
complete.
galaxy.
A system has been surveyed.
I'm happy for Firam to fall if needs be. It's a fortress world, so it will take them a lot of time to take it. I think it actually is probably titled a fortress world. Oh no, it's not quite. More places being lost. Wow. That's just changing hands, which doesn't get rid of my thing. Let's get more Humies over here. This is where it would mean I would turn off movement off for an uncitizen rights everything but humans and only allow humans to move there. But I'm not that sort of a nation.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Go on, go into orbit of Earth where I have all my research.
Upscaling complete.
What is my current trade value? A large group of refugees from the underground empire has recently... Let them join us. So we have a Haval pop here.
Building downsized. Special project actualized.
Eek. That's annoying. We're getting there.
Upscaling complete.
Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to have to leave this one. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section, unsurprisingly, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers UK. and Fanatical Games. And it looks like the lock regulators are winning here and have already made an inroad into the other fallen empire. So, see more on this next time. Thank you very much for your time, guys.